By now, you probably have an idea of what has been happening in Congo. Now, there's this rebel group called the M23 that is backed by Rwanda, and it's not me saying this. Even the US has always known that Rwanda backs, arms, and trains the M23 rebels as far back as 2013. So recently, Secretary of State Antony Blinken made a call to Paul Kagame and stressed that or emphasized that any external support to non-state armed groups in the DRC must end, including Rwanda's assistance to M23. That's the statement that the US government released. And the reason why I think the US is coming out this time to ask Paul Kagame to call back his attack dogs is because last week there was this summit in Angola where the heads of states and their representative had agreed on a truce between M23 and government forces of the Congolese army. And during these 4 days of truce or cessation of hostilities, it is said that the M23 took advantage of that cessation of hostilities to carry out a massacre. So they went to this village called Kishishe and killed more than 300 villagers, including children. There were more than 60 children killed inside a church in Kishishe by M23. So the US has come out to ask Paul Kagame to ask his M23 soldiers to stop these hostilities because this conflict is almost getting out of hand. You can see in Kishishe more than 300 innocent villagers killed by these M23 rebels using Rwandan supplied guns and to an extent US donor funds to buy those guns. So that's why the US is concerned that their money could be the ones being used to kill these people. And the reason I'm also saying that it's getting out of hand is because yesterday the Congolese president was calling on Rwandans to get rid of Paul Kagame. So he was asking them to overthrow him because this is what he said. He said that the Congolese people and the Congolese government have no problem with Rwandans. Their issue is Paul Kagame. And he said this because I think it was following another statement or a similar statement made by Paul Kagame when he was addressing the Rwandan parliament, where he said that Felix Tshisekedi is using the M23 conflict to try to postpone the Congolese election. So if you see these two leaders, using this kind of remarks, just know that this conflict is almost getting out of hand.